Alyssa DeVecht from Covenant Christian. Good morning to you. And thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Absolutely. Now, I hear that this auction that Covenant Christian Schools puts on is such a big deal that a lot of the operating costs and a lot of what happens, even on a day-to-day basis at Covenant Christian, it kind of hinges on this auction in a good part of it, right?
It does. Yeah, we have really made this our biggest fundraiser, and all of the costs of our day-to-day operating to run the school, um, we have to support. And so we try to keep tuition at a reasonable cost for our families. And that really helps pay our staff and pay their salaries that they work so hard for. But day-to-day costs, utilities, maintenance, any project we need to do around the school, buying new curriculum, are things that we need to pay for. And obviously, everybody's aware that it's not cheap to do that. So,
Well, take us through that. What the auction is what this Saturday, is that right?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
and we'll talk about all the items that will be there and all of that in just a little bit, which we're excited about that. But what does it take and I say this in a general way, but what does it take to run a school like Covenant Christian?
Um, yeah, I mean, we're obviously a little bit unique because we're a private school. And so our families pay tuition to be there. And we have all the same costs that it would be to run a normal school. So we have to take care of our building and we have to pay our teachers and we have to buy paper products and all of those things. So obviously, and um, are you
Sorry,
there?
we just switched cameras. Yeah, yeah, we just want to switch cameras on you for a second there, but
Okay.
we've got you. Go ahead.
Um, obviously,
Well, there you go.
sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you there. Let's do this. We'll bring in your audio for your camera. Sorry about that. There you
No,
go.
that's okay.
We were getting a little bit of of feedback there, but go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, obviously it's expensive, and we all know day-to-day costs are rising, and so we really use the fundraiser as a way to help meet our needs. And we try to just make this our one and only fundraiser. It does take a lot of work, and we want to take some of that off of our parents and our school families. So having one big fundraiser where we can just put all of our time and effort and energy into seems to be the best way.
That's great. That's great. So the event this weekend is Saturday event. Now we've had auctions that have like during COVID, a lot of auctions were done online and such. What is the Covenant Christian auction? What is that going to be like?
Yeah, so everything's in person. I think this is, I was trying to look back, I think this is our 24th or 25th year doing the auction. And so it is a little bit of like a well-oiled machine at this point, but it's all in person, and we do it right at our school. One thing that we love about that is it allows the community to come in and also see our school and see who we are and see, just a little bit more of like the heartbeat of Covenant Christian. So we utilize the entire school. So we have, silent auction items that are spread throughout the classrooms. Our live auction takes place in our gym. And we really use every inch of the school for that night.
Absolutely. And what's also nice is that people can pre-register for the auction. How much does that help you in regards to preparation for Saturday?
It helps a lot. We encourage, it's a free event to attend. And so we don't charge anything for you to attend the event. We really just want everybody to come. We want the community, the school families, um, friends, to come enjoy the auction. But the pre-registration just helps on our end and on your end, to take a little bit of that stress off. So you pre-register, it takes like 30 seconds, and when we will send you your bidder number. So when you arrive at the auction, you're able just to grab your bidder number in our catalog, and you can head right into the event.
All right, sounds great. And this auction has been going on for how long again?
I think 24 or 25 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of dedication from the community to it, and some people might say, well, it's a private school. They just have a lot of funds that are coming in automatically. That's not always the case, is it?
No, no, that is not true. Obviously, we are so grateful for all the families that attend, and they do pay to be here. But a lot of that cost and the operating cost falls on us as a school.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you mind sharing maybe one thing or a couple things that can truly kind of bring it home in regards to how the auction has benefited the school? Do you mind sharing that with us a little bit this morning?
Yeah, I think the auction is unique in the sense that, yes, it is a big fundraiser for us, but I think a big part of it too is just the community aspect. And it's been really cool, last year and over the years, seeing the community come in. So it's not just parents and families that are currently there, but we've had, alumni. So I attended Covenant growing up, so I'm one of them. But we have been able to see alumni and old families that were a part of the school years ago, and grandparents and people that come specifically every year for this auction. And I think that really is our heart. We, of course, want to raise the funds, but we also want to connect together, and we want to come together for one common cause and goal of the school.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. Break down again the details, times, information. People can pre-register. Just give it all to us if you don't mind,
Okay.
for a moment.
Yeah, so doors open at 5:30 p.m. this Saturday, the 15th. But bidding doesn't start till 6. So at 6 o'clock, we'll open the doors for bidding. Our silent auction will be spread throughout the school, where people can bid on those items. And then partway into the night, we will do our live auction. That's always a lot of fun, a lot of energy. And then we're also, right after the live auction, just going to have a quick time to celebrate. So for people who have attended in the past, we want to make checkout a little bit easier this year and smoother. So we've kind of streamlined that process. We'll have a time to celebrate, some music, dessert, and there'll be hors d'oeuvres and stuff throughout the night as well.
All right. That's
And
great.
then,
Go ahead.
as far as pre-registering goes, we have an event page on Facebook, or you can go to Covenant Christian Schools Facebook page,
Hudson, come here.
and you can pre-register right through that link in our Facebook page. Um, Super simple, easy. It just allows us to send you your bidder number ahead of time.
All right. That sounds like you have it down after 24-ish years.
Yeah.
It sounds like the system is in place there. And so it's good to see that. And it's so important for the community to come out for an event like this. Do you have a goal? Do you share that goal that you want to try to reach?
Um, yeah. So last year was a record year for us. So we obviously would love to match that, but I would say our goal is really $50,000 is what we're
Okay.
shooting for this year. So
That's a great goal.
yeah,
Let's cross our fingers that it'll happen.
yeah.
And I don't know if I don't think I asked you some of the great items that will be there.
Yeah.
What can we bid on?
Okay, a lot of great items. Let's see. There's a few. I'll say some of the few like unique ones. We have a dog sled experience this year, so you can actually learn how to dog sled and get to drive the dog sled. which was really fun. We've got a charter fishing trip that was really popular last year. Cluck Bucket always brings some really cool items. This year they have a brand new item that is never been done before. So I can't give you too many details, but
Okay. All right.
we've got a stay at Cartier Mansion. And then we've just got a lot of really fun, unique items. People hand build some cornhole, guitar. We have a famous handmade cinnamon rolls by one of our teachers that are always a hot commodities. So a lot of things.
That's great. Well, it takes place this Saturday. Make sure you pre-register. We'll put that link in the comment section, both on our Facebook pages, WMOM and Hot Country Hits, our YouTube channel comments. We'll put that there. And of course, that QR code that viewers might have seen, that is an opportunity for you just to scan that, and you can go right directly to bidding. We'll put that back up on the screen here, so that you can just scan that and get pre-registered and get ready for this exciting event. We're looking forward to seeing how it turns out. And Alyssa, if you're willing, give us some details coming up next week sometime on how successful it was. Will you do that for us?
Absolutely.
All right, sounds great. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much, Chris.
All right, take care of yourself.
Thanks.
It is